Hello everyone, and welcome to Bronzcasters. My name is Steej, and I'm here with the unscanned item in the bagging area, SimplyNickish. How's it going, man?
Ah, that one got me. Well played. Oh, yes. Looking forward to another great game of Bronzcasters. And I'm liking that we're joined by the Beatles today with Ringo, Hunter, and Dimitri.
And Oppenheimer.
Yeah, the famous four. Absolutely.
Really takes you back.
So we are here on Blizzard World. This is a map I particularly enjoy. I think it's a really great map to cast as well. But it can be difficult on this first point. So we already see a Widowmaker coming out for the blue. And we've got a Sigma. I actually really like Sigma.
Do you think this Oppenheimer on the soldier could become destroyer of Blizzard World?
If you had have done it, I would have done, to be fair. So looking at the comps got going in, we've got a little Hanzo May action on the red squad. An interesting combo, not
Sigma
one I feel like we
checking
see
out
too often.
what ride he wants to go on first whenever they get in line. Oh, okay.
And we have the Sigma attack. Now, how do you feel about this Sigma on the attacking side?
Oh, I think it could be just fine. I mean, if you use the shield to get good pushes off and make space, get ground, which he's not really doing at the moment, I think it could be pretty good. He's kind of
back quite a bit here.
Still, which is interesting. Not really moving around very much. A nice sleep.
No, but it's working. Honestly,
it's kind of working.
He's not really getting damaged that much at all. And look at this Orisa. She's kind of hanging out on low, and this kind of shield is just being really annoying for this Widow in the back who, you know, you're trying to get this angle, and Sigma's one of the most annoying for this, I feel like, against the Widow.
We get one casualty each on each team. We're able to get a big res onto the soldier on the blue team, onto Oppenheimer, so he can come back to be the destroyer of worlds. But it looks like both teams are losing quite a bit of people. Oh, except the blue team's losing more, and the red team is finally going to be able to push in.
Yeah, it's so much more of a longer walk back for blue. So honestly, just a really nice early get from the red team.
Yeah, good for them.
That first point can be so difficult to get into sometimes. And I feel like you need some kind of meaty shield in the front to soak a lot of that damage to get in, because it's such a narrow gap.
I couldn't believe it worked,
really
Nick.
Good job.
I mean, Sigma on offense is certainly not a bad thing. It could work just fine. But I was just surprised as to how it ended up working. I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it.
Look at this Hanzo.
But you know what? Good for
just
him.
got a triple kill.
I know. We need to see a replay on that.
Yeah, he just like absolutely aped it in and just got a triple kill off that. And
there's
nice
two kills from the Widow on the blue team. It is a sniper duel.
Yeah, this is a really nice Widow map, though. I feel like this is definitely one of the better ones. It's a bit harder on this push through this lane, but it's you've got a lot of really nice long sight lines, which we know we love here.
I'm supposed to say it.
That's
those
my
long
job.
sight lines, Nick.
And a nice kill from the Moira there.
There's just kind of a whole lot of like everything but nothing happening right now. Like both teams are just kind of filing in one by one. I mean, the red team is getting a group off, and the and a nice headshot by the Hanzo there. That was beautiful. Definitely utilizing the beat. The Ana surviving with one health, going out into the middle of the fight for some reason and immediately dying. Hanzo holding on to these dragons.
So aggressive.
Beautiful. Oh my god, the Hanzo.
Yeah, we should just spec this Hanzo, honestly. He is absolutely popped off already.
He's looking for it. He wants to get this soldier. He doesn't know where he went, but he finally finds him. And what a shot.
Is this... someone check his PC.
Someone check.
That's wild.
That was.
And he's still got an ult to hold on to as well. Look at the. Everyone's got ults to play with here.
Absolutely. Yeah, lots of ults on each team. Blizzard coming out from the red team, May, as well as the Orisa ult. Big Dragons coming out from the Hanzo. So 3 ults used and 1 person died, Nick.
How did they not die in that Orisa ult? I don't understand what we just saw.
That's crazy, Nick. And now we have 3 people on the red team still alive. 2 people on the red team still alive. The blue team is making a nice pushback here.
Yeah, I think here's the snowball. You know, you get a couple of those kills.
Soldier using the tactical visor after the entire fight is completely done. Hey, good for you, man.
Oh, we love to see that on Bronzcasters.
Very good.
such a classic Bronzcasters moment. And the sight's coming out now as well. And I think, is that just for the Ana? She's the only one here.
I don't know what's happening right now, Nick.
She got a kill
I'm
as well.
a little confused. I'm not going to lie. I think they've got the spirit, though, and that's what we like to see. We do have a change onto the Reaper for the red team. Big beat coming out from the red team, Lucio. They're going to try to make a little bit of a push here. The Orisa not receiving any heals, unfortunately, and going
outrageous.
to go down. Close range Widowmaker, not able to pick up any pickoffs there, unfortunately, and the red team is able to make it to the next point.
Yeah, I do feel like Widow's so good for the first point, but on this lane, she can be really hard because they're just getting in and around and underneath you, and it can be so difficult to hit those shots sometimes.
Absolutely.
And especially when you got this Hanzo just being so unbelievably aggressive.
Yeah.
And then you got a Reaper to deal with as well. I think you need to switch off the Widow here, if I'm honest. And a nice couple of kills from this Moira in the back.
And we definitely had something I never thought I'd see before. One sniper killing another sniper with a melee. Definitely a little odd.
Yeah, a lot of melee happening here. Too.
The blue team is playing very, very far up right now. They're playing directly into the red team spawn. Red team tank Ana coming out and just taking out Oppenheimer on the blue team. It looks like, oh, they won it. The Orisa wanted the ult, but they weren't able to get it. They were ganged up on by the red team, who's finally able to make something of a push here.
I just don't understand because no one is playing front to back here at all.
No.
You've got Ana diving in the back.
Not at all.
Like just nading by yourself going into 3 people. You've got Hanzo jumping around everywhere. And Orisa out on their own. I don't really know how to cast this game right now.
I can't believe it's working for the Ana too. They're just going into the back line and getting a kill before dying. They're getting a trade, and I don't understand it.
And I feel sorry for the Sigma here. This poor Sigma has like literal 0 healing.
Yeah.
Maybe this Lucio, like, you know, a little bit, but this Ana is just not giving a crap at all.
doing it. Yeah. Oh my God. This is
a nice pushback.
This is something else, Nick. This is something else.
We've got the card still. I mean, it's quite far up from the red. They've got a minute 50 on the clock, so they've got to try and get around this corner in a nice anti.
They can definitely do it. They definitely have enough time. We're going to see if they're able to get a good push off. They did all group up here, and they're trying to make a grouped push. A nice spear coming out from the Orisa, but the beat is going to go down from the red team Lucio. They're going to try to make a little bit of a push off of it. The red team Reaper getting into the back line. We're going to have to get a replay on that when we get a chance, because the red team is finally making a good assault here. We got Tank Ana in the front line. Just absolutely destroying.
No mercy, Ana. Get out of here. And a nice finish off.
That
Great
is
ultimate from the Reaper to make that
lady.
space.
She's a swole lady.
Oh, nice. And this Hanzo
That's a big ultimate
using
coming
the
out
dragon.
from the Hanzo taking out. Oh my gosh, more sniper on sniper action in the back line. The Ana going into the blue team back line once again. She has no, oh my God, just
no fear
no
at
care
all.
in the
I've
world.
never seen an Ana player
fear.
like this, and it worked. I think that's what upsets me more is it worked.
It works.
Either way, they got all 3 points, and I don't even. Can we just watch that whole round again? I can't even tell you what happened.
We need to just replay the whole thing.
If you're watching this, just rewind back and let us know what happened, okay? Wow, what an insane half. I don't really...
Tank Ana. There's your thumbnail, Nick. There it is.
Yeah. So let's see if they make any changes. I do like the fact that they switched to the Reaper halfway through on the red team. I think that was a really great change. It allowed them to have someone that could jump in with this Ana in the backline, which is a sentence I thought I'd never say. But they had to dive with it, and you already see some changes here. A little Torb junk action?
Okay.
That's horrific. That is horrible. And you see the D.Va for the blue team. Now, I'm not sure how I feel about D.Va on the attack here.
Oh, D.Va could be just
it's
fine on attack.
If she can get through this first choke, I suppose it could be quite good.
Yeah. Absolutely.
There's a Torb and junk. That is not a fun combo to go against.
That is gonna be rough, honestly. That is. Red team has chosen a very defensive comp. I mean, for good reason. They are on defense, so you know it checks out. But I'm interested to see what happens here, Nick.
And a change to the Ashe as well. So we've got a double sniper combo from the blue aggressive team.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is going to be a D.Va. The way I see this running is a D.Va trying to jump in, get past this choke, and then you've just got this Ashe and Widow sat in the back trying to get these pickoffs.
Yeah, I don't really know how it's going to work out, Nick. With the double sniper on the blue team as they're trying to attack, I mean, if they're able to get some good pickoffs, take down the shield and get a pickoff or two, it could work out for the blue team pretty well. A lot of damage going on to the D.Va on the blue team, trying to get some heals. And,
yeah, I feel like you have to wait for this Sigma shield to go down because otherwise these snipers just don't really offer you anything.
D.Va already being demech'd, trying to see if she can get remech'd here, but getting absolutely decimated by the turret. The blue team, for all the hit scan snipers, here comes the Ana into the back line. Oh my God, not going to survive, but going to take out the Mercy while she's at it. Oh my God!
This is the most ridiculous game we've casted today.
This is amazing! I'm so happy!
The Junk's taken out they're trying to get around the side, and the Junk was there to prepare for that. And you see this Widow, she's kind of trying to get an angle, but she's going for the Sigma.
The Sigma is kind of just standing still, Nick. So, I mean, take the headshot you can get, you know? And
literally standing still.
There,
huh?
This is an interesting set of gameplay here.
Shouldn't that have killed him? That looked like a headshot to me.
Oh, I think it's just because he had the grasp out, and it technically, you know, absorbed it at the angle that it was at.
We've got Mercy solo
Mercy in the back line, but here comes the Ana, and it's a healer v healer action. Oh, they're gonna completely solo out the Mercy in the back line. They did not take that sitting down, Nick. They were like, you are not going to take our back line. We're gonna send a message, and here's the Torvald.
Yeah, but look, I mean, look at this. They get a couple of pickoffs. The Bob's out. They can push onto site off the back of a Mercy solo capping.
Nano coming onto
work out.
Nano coming out onto the Tor, but he's gonna go down. He took too much of the brunt of the damage from the bomb there, Nick. And the blue team can finally make the assault onto the point.
The actual most ridiculous game of Overwatch I think I've ever seen.
What is happening, Nick?
So they got a couple of so they got this. They've got the point. I think you can't really contest this now as the Red. You need to back off. Wait for the Sigma. Let them have this point. They've got nearly 4 minutes on the clock now to kind of push this through. And we still see, you know, kills going left and right. This Widow, of course, that is the perfect place for a Widow to be. Why wouldn't you be there? As they start to slowly push this payload across the positioning.
10 health Widowmaker trying to get an angle just kills me, Nick. Just absolutely kills me. I don't know what's happening.
I'm very much a bronze player myself, but this is some wild positioning.
And this tank on, like, they're trying to go around into the blue team backline as the blue team is moving the cart. Nick, this is
the Moira, by the way, is solo pushing the cart while the D.Va was back on site with this
here comes the bomb.
Trying to deal.
Are they going to be able to get anything with it? Oh, a big kill onto
get the Lucio.
Onto the red team Lucio. Lumina healer, or not healer, sniper on sniper action. Some nice heals coming out from the Ana onto the Torp here, able to keep him alive. Big sleep coming out, and the blue team Ana, or I'm sorry, D.Va is going to be demech'd.
But manages to actually fade out and can probably get a new mech very shortly. As this Moira, we haven't talked much about this Moira for the blue side, but they are holding this game down for the blue. We've lost Steej for a minute. We'll carry on. A nice Mercy res on the Moira. And the Moira again getting another kill on this Lucio. They've gone for this DPS Moira. They've said, look, anything that DPS Ana can do, I can do better as Moira. Let's get in it.
Big molten core coming out from the red team Turbulent, able to take down the Oppenheimer's bomb.
And the Coalescence coming out from the blue.
That was beautiful, Nick. Oh my God.
This double sniper comp is actually working out with this Moira just getting in their face.
Yeah, I mean, the Moira is just there to finish off the kills. Oh my God, this Ana is just it's awesome, man.
It's running like the Sigma was alive. Why wouldn't you just wait half a second for the Sigma instead of running in solo? I'm not. This is very reminiscent of, you know, the feeding kills one by one, and not waiting for that regroup.
Big beat coming out from the Lucio. I don't think he actually hit anybody else with it, but he's trying to defend. solo ulting himself.
What is this
and
game?
somehow staying alive, finally going down to the Moira. Provided a great distraction. Here comes the red team, the tank. The tank Ana going to go down.
I don't understand what the thought process is here. Like, just like a solo beats. Surely you just wait for your team. It's a team ultimate. 1 HP
1
Sigma?
HP Sigma. Wow, that was a really good grasp there. Not able to finish off. We got a nice little Widow duel going on here. One Widow taken out by the other, and then the other Widow taken out by the Ashe.
And a nice res.
And then a nice res onto the blue team Widow.
And the blue still pushing this payload all the way, by the way, as we keep going in this game.
This is
I think
crazy,
we're getting
Nick.
OT.
We might go into sudden death, Nick.
Big sleep from the tank
And the Ana in the blue team backline once again. It hasn't been working out for her quite as much as it was before, Nick. Not picking up quite as many kills. But I wonder if maybe she starts healing, it might work out a little better for her. D.Va's going to be looking for the bomb here. Going to go a little bit far into the backline. Going to pick up 2.
How? We need a replay of that. How did that happen?
Beautiful
that
bomb.
went way too far, to be honest.
There we go. Oh, that was a nice shot.
Sick.
Nice headshot from Oppen.
We sound so surprised.
Well, hey, no, a nice shot is a nice shot. And the bomb going into the back line. That was a nice placement of that bomb from the Ashe on the blue team. Sigma just trying to take out the bomb.
Wow, that is all she wrote.
While the blue team takes the point, Nick. This is...
So, 3-3. 1 minute remaining for the red. 1 minute 42 on the blue. Are we gonna see any changes? Because I feel like Red might need to just have a little chat with themselves and say, hey, we're having a lot of fun here, guys, but come on. Let's maybe pull it together.
So I know we've been talking about the Ana. I know we've been talking about the Ana a lot. The tank Ana, our swolled lady Ana here. But I think what the overarching theme of this game has been so far is snipers, from all aspects, snipers playing way too close to the people they're trying to kill. Like getting into the back line.
We're having a sniper battle across the battlefield, and then we've got this Ana Moira getting in the fray with the tanks. So we've got this mini brawl in the middle while the snipers are all on the outside just sniping each other and then occasionally punching each other in the face because they're next to each other randomly. But we see quite a few big changes here from the red team. We've got an Echo, Symmetra, Winston.
Almost everyone has changed on the red team.
Apart from
blue team, I don't think changed at all from what I can tell.
No, their comp was working really well for them, but I quite like their comp. I like the Echo. The Symmetra, I'm not so sure, but it could work out if they can get a bit of position.
It could work out Winston, if they're able to get a good TP off. Winston gonna go down. The D.Va not even paying attention to the turrets. Finally able to get them and to stay up. And the Mercy going into the back line at 1 health, trying to maybe get a res.
A pain in the back.
Symmetra actually working out, getting big damage onto the blue team D.Va. And
this Moira putting in work again. Look at this Moira. We have not been spectating this Moira that much, but she is putting in an insane amount of work for this blue
going
team.
to go down, and the red team might actually come up on top here. And
this Symmetra's actually worked out phenomenally well. They actually capped the point.
Crazy that. Here's a big res from the Mercy, able to get it off before going down, pulling up one other healer who is also going to go down.
Held the point long enough for this D.Va to get in, but by themselves, it might not mean a lot.
Yeah, I don't think so, Nick.
And I think they've got to give up the point here.
There we go. We are in overtime, and that overtime is going to persist. We are in sudden death. Symmetra trying to put down some turrets here, see if they can mitigate a little bit of the blue team trying to defend here.
Wow. And here we go, the sniper battle.
Ana won that sniper battle there, Nick. Not lore accurate, but we'll take it.
One thing we didn't talk about is the Symmetra is really nice for that first choke, because actually you can just TP straight past them. And that's what they did to kind of get past that first choke, and it worked out really well.
They did eventually do that. I wasn't sure if they were going to or not, but they did eventually do that, and that is what ended up working out here.
And it requires some coordination, but they managed to pull it off. And Here we
Red
go.
team Winston getting
How far
nano,
can they
jumping
push
into the
this?
blue team backline, trying to see if he can get as much damage down as he possibly can. Still holding on to that nano, and it looks like they're going to be able to
nice anti.
de-mech the diva there, while the red team Echo is also going to ult and copy the copy the diva. Winston
And
trying to get
that might be
back into their backline, and they're gonna get off the points. Wow, what a nice hold by the blue team. I didn't even realize that was happening, Nick.
Yeah, really great from the blue to hold it there. But honestly, they've got themselves in a good spot here, the red. All they need to do is not let them cap. They got that extra point. If they can hold this first choke and not let red get past them and take that first point, easy win. And they've got 1 minute 42. You've got maybe 1 or 2 good pushes with this amount of time as the red.
Yeah, they've got to be good pushes, Nick, because, I mean, I don't know. I mean, even if they get a second push in, it's going to be close. So they got to really hope that their first push is the one.
Oh, and I love/hate this. They've gone for the Sombra. Now, anyone who's watched Bronzcasters with us before knows that I am a massive Sombra hater. This is the worst hero in Overwatch, hands down. And I hate Sombra players, but it's going to work out really, really well here. I think it's such a good way to get in and around the back. And we see a switch to the Mei and Soldier.
That's what I was going to say. I think they're going to be trying to use the Mei tactics of just blocking off entrances. Yeah. Given that the blue team has less than 2 minutes, they might just try to kill as much of their time as they can and just block off entrances for them to be able to get in. And honestly, sometimes that works really well, and it's all you need, especially in sudden death.
Yeah, so let's see how this works out. I'm not sure I like the Winston here on the defense, but
could work out.
See how
they might have expected them to. Oh wait, who had the Symmetra last time? Was that the blue team? No, that was the red team. Okay, never mind. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. The red team, Winston, is jumping into the back line, able to demech and take care of the diva. They're honestly just trying to kill as much of their time as they can here, but I think he went a little bit too far back, and the blue team is going to assault the point. Using the Sombra here, exactly what you were saying, getting into the back line. They're able to take 1 tick of the point there. They only have 2 left, and they now have 60 seconds remaining.
Yeah, really nice just to get in and sneak. And honestly, the Winston got really aggressive. Opens up a massive hole in the back, and look at this.
Look at that.
Now they just capped the point straight away.
Yeah, I was a little bit worried about the Winston there. I was a little bit worried about the Winston diving so far into the back line. But it ended up working out as like a macro game kind of thing because it was able to give the rest of the blue team enough time to get to the point.
Yeah, I think that was a bit of an error from the Winston there, if I'm going to be honest. And now they've just got to try and hold this final stretch down this lane. With a couple of really nice kills from the Soldier. Maybe that buys them a little more time.
That was really nice.
There's only 15 seconds on the clock, so we are going to hit overtime very, very quickly.
All right, we've got a couple of ults being held on to. We got Rainbow Dust on the Soldier. The big Diva Bomb coming out, able to use the card as cover, and he sees his opportunity. He's pulling it out, getting a triple kill in the blue team backline. What a beautiful play by the Soldier on the red team. That was incredible.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Being interrupted, and there's the rockets, and that might be it, Nick. They're looking for it, and that's it, Nick. What did we just watch, Nick?
That last play, fantastic. Hides behind the cart for the Diva Bomb. Beautiful use of what's around him. Pops straight back up, head out, and then just the sights. Everyone is right in front of him there, and a beautiful way to end this game.
Nick, that was by far one of the most bronze games we've ever spectated on Bronze Spectates, on Bronzcasters.
Yeah, and this was the epitome of a Bronzcasters game if we were ever gonna have one.
I love it. I'm so glad we were able to find this game. Great finds. And
we had Lucio solo ults, we had Tank Anna, we had snipers in each other's faces. This had everything.
This had a little bit of everything, Nick. The only thing it didn't have was people falling off the map, but we've had plenty of that in other games as well. So,
absolutely.
You know what? We'll give that one a pass this time. But if you want to show us you falling off the map, go ahead and submit your replays to the link at the top of the description below this video, and we will cast your games as well. Nick, do you have any final thoughts for us?
No, I'm pretty speechless after that.
Yeah, me too. All right. Well, my name is Steej1.
I've been SimplyNickish.
And we'll see you next time. See you later.
Ciao.
Ay,